Just going through a brand new release from Wikileaks that reveals major worries with the Clinton campaign about workplace discrimination within the campaign and the foundation, and gender inequality in terms of how men and women were paid at the Clinton Foundation. So they're going to have to explain what that's all about. Welcome, everybody. Brand new hour now of America's Newsroom. I'm Martha McCallum.
And I'm Bill Hemmer. Good morning. WikiLeaks making headlines for the 17th day in a row. We're sorting through more than 30,000 posted online. Wow. From the account of Clinton campaign chair John Podesta. The emails revealing concerns about unequal pay for women working at the Clinton Foundation. Ed Henry's on that live in D.C. Ed, you've been going over this again today. What are the revelations about pay equity at the foundation?
Well, Bill, it's interesting because, you know, Hillary Clinton, one of the staples of her stump speech is to say that Donald Trump doesn't treat women fairly and has abused them, and that she's all about issues like pay equity to make sure women are treated fairly. Well, look at this email that has emerged from within the Clinton Foundation, as there were stories in 2015 about the White House maybe not paying women equally. Quote, given the story yesterday about pay equity at the State Department, I wanted to flag something that came out of our research on pay equity at the Foundation. There are huge discrepancies, and it wouldn't surprise me if they went here next, as in the media pressing them. We haven't really seen the media, by and large, do that, but it's interesting that within the foundation itself, their own research had suggested they were not paying women equally. Sounds like a little hypocrisy.
She's trying to get Sanders supporters to come over to her side. How does this factor in, or does it?
Well, that's a big part of the turnout operation and the ground game, obviously, to help make sure that the polls that show Hillary Clinton are ahead actually pan out on Election Day. Interesting that John Podesta, in another email, remember he had called Bernie Sanders a doofus, attacks his health care plan. It says, quote, his actual proposal sucks, but we live in a lefty alternative universe. Well, we reached out to Bernie Sanders in his office to see whether any of these attacks that are coming out within the emails are affecting him. He seemed to suggest no, telling us in a statement, quote, the job of the progressive movement now is to look forward, not backward. No matter what Secretary Clinton may have said years ago behind closed doors, what's important today is that millions of people stand up and demand that the Democratic Party implement the most progressive platform in the history of our country. So I think the bottom line there is, despite some of these revelations, you have people within the Democratic Party saying, you know what, we're not looking backward, we're looking forward, Bill. So they're letting her off the hook.
Okay, all right, get back at it, all right? Day 17. More to come. Thanks, Ed. Martha.
Thanks, buddy.